Another guy that has quite frankly kind of taken his offense to another level is Isaac Okoro. And here's some numbers that bear it out: 17 to 33, 51.5% on wide open three-pointers. He is shooting 47.4 from three-point range in general. And again, this was a guy that you questioned his ability to knock down that three when he was open, and he's worked it. It's because he has saw what his deficiency was and now has turned it into a strength, quite honestly.
I mean, he's worked so hard on his three-pointer since he got to Cleveland, right? His efficiency has grown every single season if you look at his career stats. And when you talk about a guy that every time I walk into practice, I know where Isaac Okoro is going to be. He's going to be on the closest court to the media. He's going to be working on his three ball in that corner, in both of those corners, because that's where he knows he's going to be. But sure, all of these things are great, right? And we understand that his playoff numbers last year, especially against the Boston Celtics, were horrid. But if you are able to grow to this capacity and you continue to do this, it adds another wrinkle to the Cavs offense because no longer will teams be able to sag off him. No longer will teams be able to disrespect him, and that'll create other opportunities for the players around him. That's why Kenny Atkinson is also using him as a screener, as a roller, as somebody that rolls into the half roll, into the painted area, or flies out into a shot as well. So you get different actions from Kenny Atkinson using Isaac Okoro in different ways, which is added confidence to his game because he's not just stuck in that corner. Sure, that's where he knows he's got to make his bread and butter on the offensive end, but you also understand how good he is on the defensive end. He locked up RJ Barrett last night. He had an inefficient game because he was being guarded by Isaac Okoro. And if you are able to get this guy to play as a 3-and-D player, especially after he signed that smaller contract that you needed him to get into this offseason, it's an opportunity for him to show what his value, again, that word value comes up, what he is worth to this Cavs organization if he can turn himself into a true 3-and-D player. And I hate to keep saying this, Dave, but the importance is in the playoffs. It is great what he is doing. It is great how he has grown throughout the season, throughout his career as a three-point shooter. But it all doesn't matter unless it continues in the playoffs.